This is about team play. Lately I've been thinking about collaboration. What can be accomplished when people work together? Probably something none of them could have done alone. When you look at it like that, collaboration seems like a very good and productive thing. Yet in wartime, collaborators are people who provide information and services to the enemy. They are traitors, despised by their own people, and sometimes put to death for their actions. Collaboration in war is a dangerous practice. Some try to do it in secret, and if they are discovered, then they are doubly damned, as cowards as well as traitors. I did a little writing a while back about Ezra Pound. He collaborated with the Italians in the Second World War, was very public about it, made radio broadcasts denouncing America. When it was over, the Americans weren't sure what to do with him. The war was over, he was a poet, so they put him in a mental institution for 17 years. In there he wrote his cantos, said by some to be a masterpiece. I wouldn't know. I haven't read them and have no plans to do so. In general, outside the dire circumstances of war, collaboration can lead to desirable outcomes. A famous instance of collaboration in science, one that I have written about, was the work of James Watson and Francis Crick in the discovery of the double helical structure of DNA. For this they were awarded Nobel Prizes. Rosalind Franklin won no prize, though work she did was key to their discovery. She was excluded because she was not officially working with them, collaborating. They poached off her work, giving her no credit or apologies. When they split up, Watson concentrated on problems that could possibly be solved in a short time frame, 2 or 3 years. Crick devoted himself to a study that could not possibly be understood in his lifetime, the structure and function of the brain, and how our minds are the result of billions of interrelated neurochemical reactions. The collaboration of these two very different minds proved to be fruitful, with an assist from Rosalind Franklin. We'll call her a ghost collaborator and award her an imaginary Nobel Prize. Sometimes credit is not so easily assessed or acknowledged. I also wrote a little about the Beatles, noting that a band is or can be the perfect expression of collaboration. That is also true about a team in sports, and I'm thinking about that today because today is what is known far and wide as Super Bowl Sunday. This Super Bowl is special because once again, however improbably, the New England Patriots are playing in it along with their quarterback, Tom Brady. Most quarterbacks consider themselves fortunate if they play in one Super Bowl in their careers. For Brady, this will be his 8th appearance, a stat that dwarfs all others and is why many are saying that win or lose this game, Tom Brady is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I have a problem with that. I think it's nonsense, and it comes down to collaboration. Football is a team sport. I think football teams carry 45 players on their rosters, and with injuries and special teams, they may well need them all. Brady is a great player, no question, but it's a team game. He's been aided by favorable circumstances, good health, and luck. As with any enterprise, success starts at the top with the owner. He feeds directly into the front office, the general manager and scouts, onto the head coach and his staff and the players. It's a futile protest, but I'm against individual awards in team sports. You can have a Hall of Fame if you want to preserve the history of the sport, but it should be about teams, not individual players. Is Tom Brady the greatest of all time? I have no idea. I think it's a foolish question. Are the New England Patriots one of the greatest team franchises to ever take the field? Are they a dynasty? That's a reasonable question and an easy one to answer.